How is your homeschool year going so far? No, really, I want to know. How is it going? Is it everything you expected? Is it changed violently since the beginning of the year? We're only like a month and a half into the school year, but life hits. I'm Jacqueline. This is Homeschool Hangout.xyz, where I, a veteran homeschooler of almost 20 years, 18 years, I believe is what I'm at, I make videos to help you homeschool with calmness and clarity, especially in the state of California. And today we're going to talk about how my homeschool year is going. This is part of a collaboration of other homeschool YouTubers, and it is being hosted by Devine from Calm in the Chaos and Shauna from Homegrown Homeschool. There will be a playlist down at the bottom to watch after you're done here. Let's get into it. Okay, so like I said, this is my daughter's senior year. She's the only homeschool student in the home. I have 2 college kids who live at home too. And I am once again so glad that I don't make very super detailed plans before school starts. And I don't have the pressure to have you do all the subjects all the time. And why? Well, so for the fall semester, my daughter is taking photography and she is taking calculus-based physics. Now, just to give you a picture of what that really means, calculus-based physics is a 5-unit class. That means, in theory, she has 3 hours of classwork, and I've heard different things, but what we were always told is for every unit, multiply it by 3, and that's how many hours a week you should plan on putting in on this class. And so that puts her at 15 hours a week. So it's a part-time job. Now, it may be taking her more or less. We're not exactly timing it, but the joke is all she does in her life now is basically physics. Pair that with the fact that she is working part-time and she works 2 to 3 days a week for like 3 hours, 4 hours at a time. And as a senior, she is in senior leadership and they have activities that are going on. That is a lot right there for school. We are not doing anything else right now. Now, I'll be honest, she has taken summer school classes in college. She's going through where if she wanted, she could get an associate's degree at the end of this school year. We are trying to give her as much space as possible for her physics class. She even technically has another class that goes with it, which is a study hall class, which is 1 unit. So in theory, that should be another 3 hours. And it's where she can go on and get help if she needs help, either with the actual problems or with concepts with a college professor. So her life is physics. But more than that, we want her to still have some social time. It is her senior year. She has a senior Bible study. She has her own Bible study separate that she goes to. And we've got church and she volunteers. So that kid is busy. Add on to that my own chaos. And what do I mean by that? Well, I've decided that I'm going to be taking care of some health issues over this next year, which means over the summer, I went and saw a specialist who's a surgeon. She sent me to get some MRIs, and I have a bunch of appointments with different doctors because they found some really interesting little bits and bobs, including gallbladder surgery at the end of October. If you want more details of my own personal chaos, you can go over to Nerd Mom's Life and hear that if you really want to. Because I've always had chronic issues to begin with. So there's that chaos too. And my homeschooling is a living, breathing thing that can accept that. Now, when I say that's all the homeschool she's doing, we also have some books we want her to read and things like that. But that all can be fluid around the health issues, around her chaos, around all of it. She has a contra dance she's volunteering at to raise money for her senior trip in the beginning of October. I'm filming this a little before when you're seeing it. So that whole day, she's going to be there. You know, when I'm filming this, we have a game night at our house this week for the seniors. You know, so leadership is a class on her transcript. In case anybody's curious, you can put leadership development or leadership as a class. I took them. I've taught them. That's a real thing. So in theory, she's taking 4 classes right now. And her life, and my health, and all of those things that are going on. So yeah, our school year thus far has been a bit chaotic. As I'm filming this, she is working on her physics homework. When I'm done filming this, she will be working on her physics homework. She's also taking a photography class. I think I mentioned that, and she's loving it, but she has to turn in like 100 pictures a week. And they're specific. Sometimes it's like, we want pictures out of your backyard. We want pictures not in your neighborhood. We want and all the other commenting and writing that goes with that. She's watching films on it. So, yeah, that kid is busy, and mom's busy, and we're busy together because we're also the senior parents, but we're also busy separately, meaning she'll be home working on homework while I'm gone. But yeah, so that's where we're at. Yeah, it is what it is. How is your year going, though? Is it everything you expected? What challenges are you facing that maybe I could give you some advice or point you to some resources and help with? I would love to help you out if I can. And make sure you check out the collab playlist down below. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.